Hello, Vemizers. It is I, Vemilo Evergreen here. Now, my pronouns are he, him, but if you got something juicy to tell me or you're rooting me on, girl is an exception. And welcome back to an all-new episode of Tea with V. Let's get to it.
I buy you English breakfast, sugar and cream right on the side. You know I'm really worth it. Tuning in your favorite show of mine, and all that really matters. You haven't let us skate for a little while, so come on in with me. So why don't you tune in and see what's on with Tea with V? You can all just join with me and watch some Tea with V. I know you'll have a blast and learn something real fast. So why don't you tune in and see what's on with Tea with V? All the latest hot chart topics, Tea with V, and the TikTok tea responses, Tea with V. Don't forget the quote of the week, yeah, Tea with V. I'm happy that you're watching me on Tea with V.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. How is everybody doing? I hope you had a fabulous week. I know that I did. Shout out to all the people who welcomed me back. I really do appreciate all of my Vemizers watching, Tea with V. I'm happy to be back in the Evergreen chair. And overall, I'm just grateful, taking things day by day. I think for me, coming back from a while from all social media and everything has just been really good for my mental health. Now I know I'm back, but I'm not fully back. I'm not on, Instagram or Facebook quite yet. I'm just slowly getting back to my TikTok era and to my YouTube era. And I just think it's important to just take things one step at a time. So thank you to all of my supporters, all the Vemizers, for welcoming me back with open arms. And I appreciate it. So yes, but without further ado, you know what time it is, and I know what time it is. It is time for some hot chai topics. So let's get to it because we got much to discuss. All right, so as you and I both know, if you've been living under a rock, well, let me just inform you that Beyoncé has officially released her latest album cover for it, COWBOY CARTER. She looks stunning, absolutely beautiful, right? Like 10s across the board. I also love that she did the white hair. I'm actually a fan of white hair Beyoncé, okay? I think she looks stunning, and the latex outfit is amazing, and oh my goodness. However, though, she did release an alternative cover where she is this is what, 45 I think she is, 44, no, 43, I think she'll be 43. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Everybody loves it except for one person, especially with this alternative cover, and guess who that is? Erykah Badu. Now she reposted this particular image, and she, commented, as in, why is she copying me with that particular hairstyle? Now, all I'm gonna say is this. First of all, Erykah, love you. You look great. I don't know how old you are, but you're a woman of a particular age who should just realize that you did not invent this hairstyle. Like, you did not invent this hairstyle. Brandy did it. All these other artists have been doing it. So why do you constantly come at Beyonce? Are you not a fan of her? Beyonce literally said your name in the Break My Soul remix. And here you go acting like a damn fool. Like, I don't understand why, women of a particular age with that kind of status, bringing down, women like her. It really makes no sense to me. It's like, what the haterade is going on? And then she tweeted Beyonce's husband Jay-Z and was like, really, you're gonna let the beehive eat me up like this? Absolutely, because you keep coming for this woman for no reason. Just, if I was in her situation, who has, that long, lengthy career, I'd have been like, go ahead, girl. You better rock those braids. Welcome to the sisterhood and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why she constantly comes for her. Erykah, her hats are her big thing. I'm sorry. Is this too loud? Do I need to take this off? I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to put it on this thing. Here we go. Erykah Badu was rocking, that specific big, hat, the chrome hat, and Beyonce did the same thing for her Renaissance World Tour. But she was doing the big hats for Formation. So, all in all, Erykah, you need to sit down somewhere and just enjoy the music, okay? Like, don't be coming after her for no reason and then expect us high. I mean, am I a hive? I'm a hive on the weekends. But I just think that Erykah needs to just chill out and calm down and just, embrace the girl for who she is. And if you're gonna keep that energy on Beyonce, you need to keep the heat on these other girls as well. If you think homegirl is copying her, I don't know. But other than that, what I love about this album cover, back to the album cover, what I love about this album cover is that, like I said, Beyonce always is intentional. I want Beyonce, if she ever retires, and whatever retiring may look like for her, I really want Beyonce to go to Harvard or some university and teach us how she produces and production and all of that. Like, I really think that she would make a good doctor. Beyonce the doctor, Dr. Beyonce. No, Dr. Carter. Yes. I want her to teach, or better yet, a TED Talk. I want Beyonce to do a TED Talk, or I want Ivy Park to do, not Ivy Park, God rest their soul. I don't know if Ivy Park is coming back. I want Parkwood to do a TED Talk, or Beyonce something, because Beyonce, your mind, we need to take notes. We really need to take notes. Whenever you settle down in your later years in life, I want you to do a TED Talk or some type of a Harvard study, the Parkwood study or something. Let me know, put a B emoji if you agree with me, because I think, for the example, this album cover in particular, there's a multitude of symbolisms and whatnot that I don't have time on account of, I got a 30-minute show. But all I'm going to say is this. Apparently, and I'm going to read right here to make it faster. The horse that she is riding is a Lipizzaner Stallion. This particular horse is actually born black that later suffers from pigmentation and turns white. And what the Hive is speculating, and the symbolism behind that is just like certain black music genres that are whitewashed. And what I find interesting about that picture is that you notice how the horse is, going the opposite way, but her body's facing another. Meaning, like, we got to look forward to the future, but still honor, what has happened in the past and all of that. All in all, Beyonce, you are the queen of symbolism, and I love and respect, and I just stand, salute, and subscribe, and I cannot wait to listen to COWBOY CARTER, the album, because it's going to be a moment. So I don't know about you, but I love Miley Cyrus. Can we all agree? Do we love Miley Cyrus? I mean, anywho. Now, Miley Cyrus, she's going to get an award, but not just any award. Oh, she's getting the Legend Award from Disney. Now, everybody has been up in arms about her really thinking that Miley deserves this award. There are other Disney child stars that also, made an impact on Disney. Raven, the people from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Selena Gomez, and all of that. But honey, I rest assure you, Miley Cyrus is that girl, and I don't know about you, but let me know in the comments below. Were you a Hannah Montana fan? I know I was. I was a Hannah Montana fan. I was a Hannah Montana stan. I loved Hannah Montana. I will never forget when me and my mom, we were on the bed chilling, watching our shows and whatnot, and I'll never forget when I saw the commercial for the Hannah Montana season and all of that. And I remember I watched the first episode, the world premiere. And when I tell you, overnight, I was a Hannah Montana fan, and I was just like, absolutely, I will be watching. People were debating back and forth, like, why does she deserve it? And lo and behold, the Hannah Montana stans be doing the research. I didn't realize that Miley made Disney $1 billion from being Hannah Montana. $1 billion. Now, you couldn't escape Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana had her own section. I don't remember seeing Sweet Life of Zach and Cody having their own section at Walmart and other stores. And I damn sure don't remember seeing Wizards of Waverly Ways having their own section. Hannah Montana was everywhere. Everywhere. Hannah Montana shoes, clothes, lip balm, lip gloss, wig, all of that. If you were a Hannah Montana stan, you had it. And if you didn't like Hannah Montana, you couldn't escape her. So I think this award is well deserved. She put in the work. She also recently won a Grammy. Congratulations, Miley, on that. And yeah, and also too, because I wanted to do a little research, because I also love That's So Raven. Let's not get it twisted. I was at That's So Raven. Oh snap, you know. And when I was looking up, because I was trying to see how much revenue That's So Raven made for Disney, and it's $4 million. Excuse me, $400 million. But Hannah Montana made $1 billion. So I think, you know, it is well deserved. You know, Miley, you know, put in the work, like I said, and she is outright talented, and the soundtracks prove it. Like, I'll never, Rockstar, oh my goodness, what. You know, Hannah Montana is actually one of the reasons why I wanted to become a singer, and then I became a Gaga fan later. But like, when I wanted to be a pop star, oh my goodness, I put on that Hannah Montana wig, and if you could see the other side of me, I'm just like anybody else, can't you? And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So as I'm filming this episode right now, because you know I love a pre-recorded moment, you know, we used to be live back in the day, but I couldn't do the graphics and all of that. As I was, you know, going over through my segments, I was on the Twitters and all of that. Excuse me. And breaking news, Kate Middleton announced that she has cancer. She made a video, and I'm just gonna read what she said a little bit in the video. I quote from Kate Middleton. She says, in January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was had no concerns. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer and had been present, on account of my dyslexia. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I am now in the early stages of that treatment. So, you know, sending all of my thoughts and prayers to Kate Middleton. But I wonder though, you know, because you know what bitch is nosy. I wonder, you know, before all of this had happened in earlier stages of, you know, Prince William and, you know, them dating, I wonder if Kate Middleton had to do like what do you call it? Before, you know, when you play sports, you got to get a physical. I wonder if Kate Middleton had to do like a physical and whatnot, you know, if everything was good, if she had good health and all of that, because she had to, you know, make heirs and whatnot, so on and so forth. So I wonder if, you know, cancer runs in her family. I assume not, if this was a surprise thing for her, but all in all, Kate Middleton, I'm sending you nothing but light, love, and positivity and healing energy. Cancer is no bueno, and you know, speedy recovery. And now we can all leave that woman alone, because everybody and their mama was trying to find Kate, rightfully so. You know, was very skeptical. We didn't know if she was alive or not, but we now find out that she has cancer. So, sending you high hopes and healing energy, Kate. All right, so moving right along, I just wanted to jump into our next segment, which is sipping on some TikTok tea. So let's get to it.
Oh, yeah.
So I came across this video on TikTok by these two beautiful black women. They have a podcast called Your Favorite Aunties. And pretty much they were discussing about how they can't even hear anything on the TV anymore. Roll the clip.
So while everything is so loud, I can't hear. Captions on the TV.
No.
I put captions on. I cannot watch it without captions.
No, I
can't hear what they're saying.
I can't hear it if I can't see it. Well, maybe I'm good for turn them captions on and get aggravated when the person don't already have them on. Cause how you know what's going on? Huh?
Friend, I can't hear the TV. I can't hear. I don't know when it happened. I can't hear it.
And it's like, I have no patience for anything.
Right.
PMS or no PMS.
Yeah.
You about to get on my nerves.
Okay.
Don't upset me.
Don't piss me off.
Do not piss me off.
Now, first of all, aren't they fabulous? They are so fabulous. Okay, so I can agree with this. Now, granted, I know what you're saying. Well, you got your earbuds on. Y'all's generation be having the ear pods and all of that. No, I actually did a little research. So, to bring it back a little bit, when I went to go see Oppenheimer, I was about to say, I was like, what the spider is going on? I don't play those games. But when I went to go see Oppenheimer, there was, I'm blanking on the director. The director who directed Oppenheimer, when I went to go see his film, I went, in the theater. Packed house. I'm like, what the senior citizen is going on? Whatever. And I had a hard time hearing what the actors were saying, and I'm in a good theater with surround sound, and I was just like, what? And then the people in front of me, the classics, they were hard of what did he say? And at first I was just like, yeah, I kind of agree with her. What did he say? And apparently when I found out recently is that movies nowadays are only mixed for theaters, but as far as watching a movie on the device such as your iPhone or smartphone or tablet or whatnot, it is not properly mixed for our smartphone devices. It's only audibly mixed in theaters and whatnot. So that's why we have to have captions on nowadays, because we barely can hear what the actors are saying, because on account of the audio is not being mixed. Now the only thing that you can prevent, honestly, is what I read was that you just got to put on the captions and call it a day. Now, as someone who was a proud dyslexian, I'm gracious enough that I can literally sing and dance at the same time. But as far as watching something with the captions, I cannot do it. I have to watch the captions and read it. It just doesn't click for me well. Let me know if you struggle with that too. As a proud dyslexian, I know I'd be struggling with that. And thank God Netflix now is able to have, what do you call it when you, the voice dubbing. Oh my goodness, what a lifesaver. Please keep the voice dubbing. I don't care. Listen, I just can't read and watch something at the same time. I struggle with it, Unless, if it's in a book, when you watch the audio book and then you want to follow along, if you want to be, look cool and all of that. But as far as, the audibles go, let me know in the comments below. Put an ear emoji if you can relate to this problem. And furthermore, I think nowadays, they're trying to fix the problem by, hopefully having some type of special mixing for our devices. But until then, you're just going to have to do the caption away. And no, you're not losing hearing. Although I did read that, my generation who, the streamers and all of that, child, you better be careful with your headphones, because sooner or later people's heads are starting to deform and having streamer head is what they call it, I believe. Streamer head or headphone head. I don't know. But what I do know is that, clean your ears, put on the captions, and thug it through. All right, so I am so excited to announce a new segment on our talk show. It's not new, but it's kind of like a passing down situation from The Real. Shout out to The Real. I love you so much. One of their segments that I love so much was called Tap Out. Now, I love a good tap out, and I hope you do too, and I want to know where your tap outs are below. So I want to let you know I got 2 tap outs, okay? Okay, you know what I'm tapping out? On my first tap out, I am tapping out people going off on Taylor Swift. Now let me just, I'm not a Swiftie. I'm someone who is respectful of the Swifties. Everybody got their own fan base and all of that. Yo, the hate train and the constant complaining about Taylor Swift is getting so out of hand and ridiculous. If you don't like the woman, just change the channel. If you don't like her music, then just go on a different playlist. But what I cannot stand, and for me as someone, again, I'm not a Swiftie by any means. I do appreciate her music. She's a great songwriter. She's a great songwriter. I got my 5. Out of Style. What other Taylor Swift song do I like? I like Bad Blood. What other Taylor Swift song I like? Oh, oh my gosh, what is it? It is it's me. I love some of her music. Just be grateful that we have that we have artists that are able to bring people together through the power of music. If there's war and famine and all of that, and we have people like Beyonce's and Taylor Swift's to bring people together and loving and accept, it's a positive vibe. Why are you hating on somebody who likes to bring positivity to the people through her music? You know what I mean? Like, shout out to the Eras Tour. Shout out to all the people who went. You know, all I hear is positive things, that they have a great time, that they have the wristbands and all of that, so on and so forth. So I just wish people could just chill out on the hateration of Taylor Swift. You're just hating just to go on a hate train, and I think it's ridiculous and it's so stupid. So all right, so this is my second tap out. I am so over people who are older, like the older generation, telling that my generation, Gen Z, need to stop saying, oh, I'm tired. Like, you shouldn't be tired. What are you tired about? Do you not know what it's like to be a Gen Zer in this day and age with the social medias? Rent and the cost of living is high. Being compared on social media, the tweet. It is so exhausting being a Gen Zer or a zillennial. I feel like I'm a zillennial. I was born in 1997, but I was still growing up with the 90s things, and I just feel like I'm both. I got an old soul, and I'm also young and hip to a certain degree. But when I tell you, I cannot stand older people telling me that I shouldn't be tired. Empathize with us. You could just say, you know what? In y'all's generation, I would be tired too. You know what I mean? Like, just give us some grace. We're struggling. We're the first generation to grow up with Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all of that. Like, it is hard out here for a pimp. So let me know where you're tapping out in the comments below, because I want to know. And also, the real daytime, since you are no more, but only just a greatness of entertainment, keep your YouTube channel and all of that. If you're not using the tap out button, you're more than welcome to ship it over here, because I'm a real, I love the real. Okay, I love and miss y'all so much. But if you're not using the tap out button, please hand it all over. I would love it over here. All right, so we have another new segment. Oh yes, it is called Crush of the Week. Now, let me tell you something. I was on the Talks, and I don't know why. I think I messed up my algorithm, because all I see are beautiful, beautiful men, not my girly pops talking about how much they hate men and life is hard and all of that. Yo, I came across this guy by the name of Space Cowboy. Now, isn't he the cat's meow? He is gorgeous. Look at his eyes. Look at that jawline and the hair. Yo, I don't know if I'm in my curly boy mustache hair era, but yo, I stand, salute, and subscribe to all of this. Now, he's 25. He lives in Texas. As one gay person does, I did my stalking. And he's got like this really gritty, fun, edgy personality, very, very open-minded, but still gruff, but still so delicious, so nutritious, and so real. I love your content, by the way, Space Cowboy. You are a real awesome dude. Like, I love your vibe, I love your energy. Like, you are the cat's meow and my crush of the week. Now, he has, of course, as most of these kids do these days, he has a spicy link. Now, honey child, I was on the app trying to search hard and wide, and let me tell, I mean, not like that, but like that in a way. I was looking in the comments, and nobody was giving away his spicy link. So I had to do some personal digging on my own time, on my own, on the interwebs. And I was able to find some pictures. Now, lo and behold, I'm going to keep it PG-13 up in here. And Texas is a pretty big, really big state. So he is very blessed and highly favored. I stand, salute, and subscribe. The tattoos are tattooing. And, ooh! So I was doing some digging. I was able to find the spicy link. And apparently, I guess there was some type of person who reported it. So the spicy link is no more. However, I did find that Twitter. Oh, I did find that Twitter. Now, as much as I want to tell you the Twitter name, I got to join along in the fun on account of, I don't want homeboy to be mad at me because he is my crush of the week. But it is not that hard to figure out. But I will say this. Cowboy is definitely in his username, but it's not Space Cowboy. It's Cowboy. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But Space Cowboy, how you doing? And yes, absolutely yes. And furthermore, what is your hair care routine? I am dying to know how you get these curls, because it is beautiful. You have beautiful curly hair. I would love to know your hair care routine. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you agree that this is the crush of the week, and let me know what other people I need to look out for the crush of the week. I want to know. But Space Cowboy, how are you doing? All right, to close out for today's episode, we are going to read Ask V. Now, we got an Ask V sent in to us, and today's Ask V is this. Okay. Hey, V. Hey. So my main issue is I work 5 days a week in a customer service. The nights I get off of work, I spend with her. I assume the girlfriend. And she asked me to spend a day with her on my days off. I'm basically spending the night 6 days a week. So I have like no time to myself, and I tell her I need a day off to myself, and she will get upset. However, if I don't, between dealing with country club jerks and being around my girlfriend all the time with no way of actually unwinding when I'm there, when I do get the day to myself, I just dissociate in my room and watch TV. I'm burned out from being around people all the time. I have had a couple of times where I have lashed out at her because I don't have time to myself, and she gets upset. So how can I tell her I need more time to myself to mentally recuperate and unwind without upsetting her? Well, I think it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know, on account of me, I'm an indoor cat, and I love my alone time. Love my alone time. Put a cat emoji if you feel the same way. Yeah, just tell her, listen, I love you to death. I love you to death. But on account of my circumstance, you know, at my job, dealing with all these jerks, and I love spending time with you, I just need that grace period in between. All I'm asking is just a business day to myself so I can just calm down, disassociate, and just really just, you know, just I need to clear my mind. And in order for me to be a really good boyfriend to you, I really need to prioritize my mental health. I really need to just Musa, kumbaya, be to myself. And if she can't handle that, then honestly, I don't think she's the one, because a real person who loves you enough will give you your alone time. Like I just can't be the only one. Now, I remember when I was dating a guy of mine, he was very respectful of my alone time. Very, very respectful. You know, every time I got out of work, I would come to the studio, you know, to change my clothes and all of that. And I would spend roughly maybe 3 hours by myself before I would go, you know, back to the apartment. And I really, really appreciated that, because not only did I feel seen and respected, I just felt like I could be a better partner to him, because I was able to just have my alone time to just really clear my mind, and then I can go to him, you know, just to ease up all that work tension and all of that, because I don't like to lash out at people, especially if you're stressed and you lash out to people. It's just not cute for anybody. So I would just tell her that, be like, babe, I really think it's healthy for me to just have one business day to myself, and I think it's important, you know, that she should have it too, because it sounds to me that she's a little clingy. It sounds to me that she might be just a tad bit a little clingy. And again, if she can't respect that, then I don't think she's the one, the two or the three. But I hope that helps, and let me know the update on that scenario, because relationships can be very, very, very tricky. But, you know, again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I hope that helps. But in conclusion, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, as always, if you want to become a Vemizer, make sure to head over to my website at vemilomusic.com. Anything and everything about me is on there except my birth certificate or social security. But as always, please be safe, sanctified, and sanitary under these self-reflecting times. And I will catch you all in the next video. All right. Bye.